Hi, Derek Armstrong here at Authority Digital, and I wanted to make this quick video for you this afternoon as there is some big news from search engine world. The time is just 2:30 on the 27th of October 2015, and this really comes on the back of the blog post I made last week regards how we're seeing some quite wild fluctuations in client rankings at the moment. And I was suggesting this may be an algorithm update, and I've now found out what I think is behind it. It comes on the back of a press release that Google put out to Bloomberg yesterday afternoon, UK time. And it has emerged that Google is now using, wait for this, machine learning artificial intelligence system. They call it RankBrain, and it has been made part of the overall search algorithm to help produce the search engine results pages. Now this is a big step forward. Now we're all aware of artificial intelligence from like the sci-fi angle. We see it in films like Terminator and what have you. But this really is something out of the science fiction novels. Google are actually using artificial machine-led learning intelligence to decide what ranks in the SERPS. Now, as I say, it is forming part of the overall search algorithm. It's not a standalone program. So it will be incorporated with other parts of the algorithm such as Panda, Penguin. We have payday loans a year or so ago. We've had Mobile Geddon recently. So it will all go in to merge in with the full algorithm to help produce the overall SERPs. And again, it will be the same ranking signals that affect how a page performs in the SERPs. Google tell us there are over 200 major ranking signals, but we're aware of the main ones such as good engaging content, the quality and the authority links back give you, the social signals, etc., etc. These will go to perform to come together to produce your overall ranking, and that in and of itself will not change. What Google have said though, and this is also quite important, is that RankBrain is now the third most important factor when assessing a ranking. Now, again, they haven't said what the main two are, but history dictates to us that it is backlinks and it is the content on your site. So, powerful backlinks, good quality, engaging content on the site. So, in terms of how RankBrain is going to affect the algorithm, at this very early stage and from some initial testing from our guys over in the States, we think it's very much to do with understanding the meaning of longer tail search terms. Now Google has put out some figures that it supports something like 3 billion searches every single day. And it has also said that 15% of those searches are new search strings, new search terms. That's 450 million searches each and every day that are typed into Google that have never ever been typed in before. Now I find that quite mind-boggling, but those are the figures that Google has put out. Now on the back of that, what they've said is that it will help, that RankBrain will help assess the meaning and understanding of those search terms. Now, to give you an idea, if we type in sneakers, you'll see that trainers, plimsolls come up. And this is something that Google has been getting much better at over recent years in any case. You've probably heard me refer to it as latent semantic indexing or synonyms or related terms. But taking it one step further, this was a very interesting search, and this is a search that Google actually put out in the press release to demonstrate the power of RankBrain. Basically, if you type in top level of the food chain, you get this, apex predator. Now, algorithmically, to understand that top level of the food chain would be an apex predator is really rather complex. So that's an example of how they think RankBrain will help. And they also cite an example of when searches are placed for things like Apple, to be able to differentiate between the fruit and the company. So mainly RankBrain is going to be designed to help unlock the true meaning of very long tail and complex search queries. But in and of itself, that doesn't really explain why we're seeing the wild fluctuations we're seeing in the rankings at the moment. But I think it is the fact that RankBrain is now rolling out across the UK. So I think that's probably all we can say at the current time. I think it's probably a good thing in the long term, and I think it will help. Anything that helps Google produce better search results is good. In terms of what it means for us, I will be keeping a very, very, very close eye on the rankings over the next few weeks. I mean, does RankBrain produce any benefits for us? Probably not, because our search terms tend to be quite vanilla, and I think this is aimed at the much more complex end of the search. But we will keep an eye on it, and we will keep researching into how RankBrain is affecting things. And I do believe that once the rollout passes, things will settle down again. But this really is very, very interesting news from Google, and especially the fact that they're going to make RankBrain the third most important ranking factor. So there you have it. RankBrain has hit the streets, and if you get any news on it, do let me know. But I will be keeping a close eye, and I will bring you up to speed as soon as I have more on this important new release from Google. That's it. Thanks very much for watching, and I will speak to you soon.